welcome back to Minton, y'all. So we moved farms last night, finished the other farm up. We are over here. Today is Thursday. Took half the day work today. We're back on mine and Alex's place. Got some field. My dad's got back here. This is the field we started on a couple last week, and it was cutting at 18%, so we put it in the bin. Took half the work to help with this because we had to cross this creek right down here. There's a little creek we got to cross. Dump trucks don't need to go across it. Semi definitely don't need to go across it. So we're going to run the grain cart today to help with that and help us get done with this today. Because only 30 acres back there. We knock this out with the grain cart. I'm gonna sit back here and run the tractor farm, the grain cart. Run tractor and grain cart. So that's planned for today. Making pretty good progress so far. Got this, got one more small, I think the next field like a 5-acre field. This is like a 13 next to the 5. Then we'll knock it out. Everything else we get moved across the county. We're going to go ahead and move across the county today. We got a farm over there we rent, and it'll be about 15 miles here. We'd like to get that moved today and take all that to town, then come back to my dad's place. We got it. If we get moved over today, we'll be doing good. We'll get it cut tomorrow and Friday, and move back somewhere else. That's the plan anyway. Hope everything goes that way. I've got this farm wrapped up. If I could count my rows right, we'd already be done. Well, we got this farm knocked out. Get this head dropped on the wagon, and we will roll out to another farm. Finally got to take a head off. It's been on for, let's see, 22nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Been on for about a week. About six days. Running so far. Well, not 6 days of running. We've had some rain. But the head's been on the combine for about 6 days. So we got to take the head off, but we got a little bit longer move to make. We'll do that, and we'll catch up with y'all then. We are ready to roll down the road. Got my flashers on, they're flashing. Transmission gear and work better. Pro tip. Got our timing all wrong today. Looks like we're going to hit this little town up here right when school's getting out. So we'll just see how that goes. We got this straight stretch, hit a little town with school's on, then we're going to jump on the 4-lane. And I'll feel better once we get on the 4-lane, because I can get far right, and then we're going to get go past me. All the traffic you see coming this way right now is kids getting out of school. Well, except this semi coming. Yeah, he better get faster than that. You got a truck coming there, Slick. Oh, what? Passing on the double yellow line. There's cars coming. So, here's another pro tip for the day.
when it's a double yellow line and there's cars coming, you don't pass. I'm not scooting over because this ditch here, just rough guess, I say it's about 2 foot from the edge, from shoulder road down into the ditch. That's just enough difference for me to roll the combine over. And I am not going to roll the combine on the road. Not on my own choosing anyways. Somebody will have to run me off the road if we do that. I guess fine person, they pulled over. But I can assure her, the way I'm driving, I'm in one lane. There's no need to scoot over. But thank you, give a nice little wave. Appreciate it. When I am hugging the yellow line, I've said this before, and I'll say it again, this is why I like the 9500. It's narrow. I can have the white line coming right here on the edge of my intake. Have a look at my mirror. I can see that my rear wheels are just barely touching the yellow line, so I'm in one lane. Now, yeah, I'm kind of crowding the yellow line a little bit, but I'm leaving other cars plenty of room to pass. Fun part's gonna be jumping on the 4-lane out here. Ooh, we got us a line of traffic. Go here in just a second. Y'all keep, come on people, let's move, let's move. I'm going. If you move, I'll get the lead out your butt. But we're good to cruise now. Yeah, stay back in there, lady. Don't blow out. There's a stop sign there for a reason. Yeah, I see ya. Man, tonight you ain't got to scoot over here. I can drive around you. You must be smoking the crack, right? I can drive around you, bud. Appreciate you scooting over, though. Whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's free country and whatnot. Moving equipment on the road is still the most stressful thing that we do. You know, slowly these cars will come around me and they'll try to dip in front of me, and they don't realize that I got an escort that ain't going a whole lot faster than I am. Y'all remember, you see something with flashing lights on it, just speed up. Don't even think about letting off the gas. Need to back up a little bit. Hey, Don, we'll just come roll it by hand so we can get it back straight. Yeah, that'd be good. Well, shit, he got away from us. Oh, dang, everybody got that damn thing crooked that time. I'll get her hooked up here, but I'm just making a damn mess of my sister's yard, though. She'll have to get over that.
Rainer's got a line today. Get the last 2 dump trucks out of Don's farm in the line here. We're going to load these dump trucks. Alex is cutting on the other farm now, filling the semi up. I just got off the phone with him. He probably will bring it down here in a minute. It's about full. It's 5 o'clock, so if we get him empty and maybe cut one more full tonight, call it a night. But looks like we got a good start. Guess I'll sit here a minute and eat my supper. See what I got. Supper of champions. Banging sausages. I'll eat and get off here and see if I can get this stuff unloaded here in a minute. Yeah, it's 12 trucks. I didn't go back to the field. Corn's actually making pretty good in that field. So Alex filled up the semi, had to load in the semi, and had to load in the combine too, hopper's full. So he called, I was still sitting in line, Don was still sitting in line, so he come down here, and basically I swapped with him. He's taking the dump truck back and Don just unloaded. Don got the white dump truck and I'm in the semi now. Rotating trucks to the granary. Happens when everybody starts cutting corn.
We got a good bit of this knocked out so far. I'd say maybe a third of it. Quarter, third of it, something like that. We've got, I filled the semi up and I took it to town. Jesse and Don are sitting in line. So Don was leaving in the red truck, which is right here. So I swapped with him. He's now sitting in the semi back in line, and I brought the red truck out. It's right at 6 o'clock. Grainer's gonna shut down at 7. So I'll probably get this red truck full. And when Don gets back, he'll take it and park it in the barn tonight. And then I will fill the semi up because it's got rollover. I can roll the tarp over on it. So we get this farm right here done. If we get this farm right here we're on done, I should have half our corn cut, which is good. And where we're at, the corn's doing a lot better. So we got some bad corn, we got some better corn, we got some pretty good corn, we got back into bad corn again, and we're back to good corn. But our yields have been all over the board this year. I mean, we've cut stuff down in the 40s, and we've cut stuff up in the 200 range. All over the place. And most of it's the same variety of corn. It's, you know, I guess, type of soil and the amount of rain you got in that particular area. And like one of the spots, that field actually would have been in the shade almost all day long. So we're thinking that had a hand in it. But we gonna run some. So y'all go on. We got night shift on 2 sides of the road right now. So the neighbor's going down the road in the semi. 2 more semis parked up there. And I think they're probably shutting her down for the night. Actually, there goes the grain cart down the road. Oh, they're turning in, so you can see that lights right there turning. That's the neighbor's combine running, so they're back in there. So everybody's working this evening. So there's enough night shift work. I will catch up with y'all tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get cracking again. So we'll see you tomorrow. Back with more live action. We about had this field hammered out last night. Probably only got like a quarter of it left. As I said, before the camera died, we got about 3/4 of this farm knocked out last night. And we got about a quarter of it left. It's doing a lot better than some of the other stuff we cut. It is not by far great, but it is better. We have managed to break 100 bushels on it, so, you know, that's a plus right there. So what we did yesterday is we filled the white dump truck up. It's not here, it's probably still sitting in the barn. And we filled the semi up. I'd probably cut 2 dump truck loads and 2 semi loads yesterday. And got them hauled off. Well, we hauled 1 semi and 1 dump truck off. Because we moved from some of my dad's stuff over to where we are now. By the time we got moved over, we brought the combine head and the semi. I started cutting it in. Jesse and Don took the dump trucks to town. And then they come back down here and swapped. They took the semi and 1 dump truck in. I filled 1 dump truck up and the semi up, and we parked the dump truck in the barn for the night. Left the semi sitting here overnight. It's got a rollover tarp on. Dump truck's gone. That is one thing I would like to put on at least one of the dump trucks is a rollover tarp. That way we can leave it sitting out in the field at night. But those are future plans. Really, what I'd like to do is upgrade the dump trucks to a little bit bigger stuff. The way this year's turning out, I don't look like we're going to be upgrading anything. Unless the soybeans will turn out real good. Hopefully they will. We got a little dab right here left, and we got to go about a 1/4 mile down the road and cut another little farm. We got this knocked out. So we're gonna head just down the road. I'll point at it. It's just the other side of this cornfield. You can see where they're kind of other side of that tree right there. They gotta go down the road. So we'll hit that, and we'll start getting her opened up. Jesse just called and said he was. So Jesse just called, said he was done with work. He went in extra early this morning. Today's a Friday. So he went in early, that way he could be off early. Because the company he works for is real cool like that. You know, as long as you get your work done. So we are going to just go right down the road. Then I'll walk my fat butt back down here and get a dump truck. Cut here, so I'm gonna park the combine, walk my fat butt back down there and get a truck. And I'll catch you back up in y'all a little bit. Yeah, center line at the granary. So it's about 1:45. I got Dalton with me.
Okay.
Dylan is with Alex. They hauling the finishing the field up. We're about done with that field over there. We're on. We'll move the combine again today. So we'll get this truck unloaded. Then we'll start the shuffling game, trying to get everything moved. Don's still not off work yet. He probably won't be off for a little while. So With me and Alex, I think I'll get my wife here in a minute to help us move stuff around. And we'll get stuff moved today. You wonder why I have a bright green shirt on. It's because my wife has a cameo machine, so I like to make shirts. So, to read that. Yeah, she made me a shirt to wear.
Yeah, helping me now. He's come to supervise. So we probably have about one more load of combine coming to this farm, and we'll be done. And we'll move yet again. And, you know, corn's turning out. Okay. Where the ears turned out pretty good. Or on what we normally cut, we got her done. So what me and Boss here are gonna do, we are gonna take some trucks to town and we'll play the equipment shuffle here in a little bit. So we'll catch up with y'all. We're shuffling stuff around. Until then. Alright folks, we are about to jump back on the road. We got everything shuffled around. Last thing gets the combine, so y'all come on.
Starting a long drive back to the house now. Long drive, but it takes time. Ain't no straight road over it. Cut across the county, hit the 4-lane, run the 4-lane for a minute. But it's 4:45, so we'll run that way. So it's gonna be smaller roads because they're gonna get crazy because it's Friday and it's afternoon and people are ready to be home and party. So we gotta get back to the house safely. So Alex behind me, I got the header over there. Done got the dump trucks over there and the grain cart. Well, we gotta go get the grain cart, so we got dump trucks over there. But we got this area over here done. It's only maybe 30 acres over in 2 small fields. We got done, and that's gonna put us at about the halfway point. I think we're about halfway down with corn now. We are 2 weeks into it. Yeah, we'll go 2 weeks into it right now. We've been cutting corn now for about 2 weeks. We're halfway done. I'm a little ahead of schedule than where we normally are, but that's because corn's just not making what it did last few years. We're making progress though. We'll get her knocked out before long. Main thing is we get done safe, and we all get done this with 10 fingers and 10 toes when we're done. So I'll get off here and we are going to get this thing combine back to the house or back to this other farm over here. Try to get, I get a load cut for a semi night, that way I haul a load off in the morning first thing. Maybe get a load cut and dump trucks put in the barn night too, so we'll take them off in the morning. We still want to get cut though, and we'll go from there.
Thanks for going off the pitch, but I'm in one lane. Yeah, you hit that culvert, honey. Just stop. So, farm we're at. This right here makes us halfway done with corn. So that's an accomplishment for today. I'm open this field for a little bit, and I'll catch up with y'all in just a bit. So I got me a little parking spot here cut off where, like I was saying, for the thing died again. Oh, that camera. You and me's gonna go around the camera. Get it together, man. So I got me a little parking spot cut off because we're right on one of the main roads, and this thing has fresh batteries in it. I don't need no meth head walking off with them tonight. And I've also cut one loading dump truck and haul it up to the shop this night and park it in the shed. A pro tip for today is, if you know which way which direction you're facing, face your equipment back towards the west. That way, when the sun comes up in the morning, it ain't burning in on the cab. So I'm gonna get off here, and we'll catch back up with y'all tomorrow. Get a little more corn harvest. Like always, the good Lord's willing. Catch you on the flip side. Till the next.